If you're still chasing clients to pay you, you're doing it wrong. Just use HoneyBook. It's an all-in-one CRM platform for invoices, contracts, payments, and everything you need in one place. I get paid faster, get booked more consistently, and my business is more profitable. It lets me spend more time doing what I love without sacrificing income. Get started for free at honeybook.com.
Trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on
Chud,
a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. Sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. Sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. Sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. Sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to
Here tonight, the NBC5 Chicago investigating team held Chapo's double.
Sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. Sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens. Hey, I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in. Trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention. Sticking to my vision, on the road to the rich. Every single day, I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding. I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heavens.
I'm on a mission. I'm on
We
a
know
mission.
that running a small
I'm
business
on a
is a
mission.
big deal. That's
I'm
why
on a
Melio
mission.
provides the simplest and fastest way to send and receive business payments online with ACH.
Hustlers on a mission every day. I'm on a mission, nigga. You know how we get it, nigga. I didn't even hear it all or nothing, bro. We in the lit house. Welcome back to the lit house. I think I might be a little bit too lit now. I thought I had something in my hand and I dropped it, but I don't see that bit. Like that bit disappeared or something. You ever had some shit just disappear on you, bro? Like right in front of your face type shit, like real deal just disappear, like in your hands disappear type shit, bro. That's what I feel like just happened. I feel like that shit was just in my hands and it disappeared. Like it just disappeared out of nowhere type shit. Like I don't know what the fuck that's about, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I don't even see how that's a possibility, bro. Man, ain't no way, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold the fuck on, bro. We gonna get to this right now, though. Niggas ain't never been scared. Just for the record on this title. Say Chud finally met niggas.
To some black people who were not afraid of him, had their own weapons, and it ain't go well for Chud. This proverbial burden to society goes around calling black people the N-word and then bragging about being able to call black people the N-word and nothing happening to him. Somebody told Chud, bro, bullying homeless unks, LOL, go to someone hood and just start spamming the N-word at YN, LOL, see what happens. Chud responded back and says, already did that. Walked away untouched. This is a badge of honor for him. Being able to call black people the N-word and then walking away untouched when black folks exercise restraints. He goes, they called the cops and had me trespass from this ghetto gas station because you know what, are all just cowards in the face of the lion. So black people are cowards for exercising restraint and control, and he's a lion because he's walking away untouched and he's been allowed to do these things without any consequences. Here's another interaction Chud had with some college kids. Chud was loitering outside of a college bar to antagonize to find a black person to call the N-word. So the interaction goes, they essentially, all right, like they go, right, and you know, and they call Chud all type of mayos, right, after Chud calls them the N-word, obviously, right? And so the comments are like, bruh, Chud, why you ain't do nothing, Chud? He called you mayo, right? He said it right to your face. Why you ain't do nothing after he talked all that ish? What happened? You is a bitch. So here is Chud admitting that he assaulted somebody for calling him mean words. Chud, who goes around saying he believes in free speech, is about to admit to assaulting a college kid because the college kid called him mean words after he called the college kid the N-word. So Chud says, LOL, why you ain't do none? Meanwhile, I walked away laughing while he wept actual tears into his hands and went home with a sullen face. So Chud maced him for calling him mean words, while at the same time saying black folks are violent and we like impulse because we are upset at him for calling us the N-word. Meanwhile, he couldn't even take being roasted by some black college kids that he maced the kid. So last night, after a long, hard day of calling black people the N-word, Chud went off stream and took a break. Now he went to a gas station, and at this gas station, he had a run-in with a black man who was not going for none of his antics. This forced Chud to pull out his phone to try to get a moment, but the moment backfired.
Let me holler at you then.
Come on outside.
Come on.
My truck's over there. What do you want to holler about? Look at him chimping out.
Crack your
Come on, crack me.
time about
Do something,
you
man.
think I'm waiting on cause I'm worrying about
Come
that?
on, do something.
I have to say, I do it then. The dude did it. Chud didn't do nothing.
Smack
Now
that shit
Chud
out
would
his hand,
even
remember?
admit. Now this is what you don't see on camera, because black folks, we are intelligent. He knocked the phone out of Chud's hand so the phone can hit the ground, so there's no evidence. So even Chud would admit, once the phone hit the ground, the brother slapped him. But they weren't done with Chud yet. So after Chud gets slapped, The brother then hopped in his car and take off. Chud tries to take out his phone from off the ground and try to like get him to. He ain't get no recording of the brother. He ain't get the brother license plate. The brother gone. But they weren't done with Chud yet. No. They weren't done with Chud yet. Because Chud then starts to go on a frantic, manic episode. No, all type of N-words is flying out. So one of the other brothers here just said, well, hold on. That's him, right? Walked up on Chud, spat on Chud. Chud is screaming, he spat on me. Chud still ain't do a goddamn thing. And you know why he ain't do a goddamn thing? Because another brother was armed. He had his right to carry on him as well. So Chud understood, you pull out that weapon, you're going to have to use it. And he wasn't ready to use it.
Now that it's
He wasn't ready.
All right.
Because of they're here.
You call it what you want.
This guy was talking to me cordially.
I was, but you started calling me N-word. Big bro. Let him have it.
Hey, what, fool?
You got 18 right. I know that's possible. Let him have it.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. The way that blunt disappeared on me.
Spit on me. Do it again, you're gonna go to jail today.
The person recording.
He goes, hey, bro. I know that's possible. Let him have it.
Hey, what, fool?
You got 18 right. I know that's possible. Let him have it. He goes, hey, bro. Hey, bro. It ain't over. All right, bro. Huh?
Spit on me. Do it again, you're gonna go to jail today.
The person recorded made sure to turn the camera this way as the brother spat on him. But we know the brother spat on him because the brother said, I just spat on you. Somebody else just say, yo, bro, he just spat on you. Just, well, do it.
What if I told you that there's a way for you to start earning payouts with prop firms without losing challenges, without paying companies, and without wasting your time and your money? Welcome to Nexus Trading Solutions, where we offer something game-changing. Our pay after program is pretty self-explanatory. You get the prop firm account, we take care of the trading, and you don't pay us any
on the pavement. And
what you're doing is going around using great.
He do it for content game. He can't.
I know, but
gun don't scare them because they got guns on them too. So now you got to use your hands. Now you got to actually face the confrontation like a grown man. And you can't. What do you mean spit on me again? And you going to go to jail.
Wait, you spit on him? Oh, my mama, you just spit on him.
big bro. You was in there, big bro.
I'm fit to. I swear I'm fit to. Hey, he slipped out. You know what's crazy about? On my mama, he do it for content game. He can't.
I know, but it's cool because guess what?
Look,
I said he can't treat nobody like no.
Look, on my mama, look.
He ain't treating nobody like one.
He came in the stove. He was cool as No. He was cool as and he came out the bathroom and I looked. I said, bro, I know you know that. He said you want to print. I said, bro, I don't know. I'm not telling you no print. I said, I know you do content because he wasn't even like that until the slapped him. You are not here when
He call the police on him. But what he do is he get his act up and they call the police, bro. Hey, are you screen recording this? All right,
so you are not here when he slapped him.
Now I pulled him to get some gas and I see him. You park right there. I'm like, oh, shit. Did that, bro. Now you gonna kill him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was smart.
I'm not taking.
Now, here's where Chud realizes the error of his ways and why what he's doing is not the smartest strategy if he's trying to get black people arrested. Because that's his plan. This made me realize, oh, Chud's an agent of chaos. Well, I already knew that, but this made me realize, yeah, like we know what the game plan is now. If we ever had any doubts what the game plan was, we now know the game plan. The game plan is to antagonize black people to hurt them, and then he can call the police and get you locked up. That's it. Because black folk, at least some of us thought, Trust the first racist who's trying to play ball how we want to play ball. Oh, he want to play ball. Okay. He want to play ball. Okay. He pulling out the strap. He's running out on black folks, pulling out the gun. He's threatening. He want to play ball how we know to play ball. Okay, cool. But Chud not trying to play ball how we trying to play ball. Nah, bro. Chud trying to play police. He's trying to get you in jail. So you got to deal with him accordingly. So Chud then calls the police and realized the error of his ways because the police in that city is already well aware of your antics. So he calls the police and they treating Chud like an absolute nuisance. Bro, you going around calling black folks the N-word. They told him to his face. Bro, you going around calling black folks the N-word. What you want us to do? And Chud is frustrated because they not going out looking for nobody who did anything to Chud.
If what you're doing is going around using racial
End of the story is the motherfuckers could have smoked his ass and they would have understood because he already got a track record and history in the system of him doing hateful shit.
Around, he's got something behind his back.
So if he's speaking on that, if he like that's basically like a hate crime.
They're saying it's all
so they could have smoked his ass.
Live stream.
I know, I got you. And I'm just telling you.
And I have every right to say whatever I want on the internet without being chimped out on in public.
No, you can't.
You got your idea? Hey, what was your name?
No, you can't.
71400-1162, sir.
Bro got spat on, got slapped, and then transformed into a Karen. Name and batch number right now. Come on, Chud. You not doing it. Well, you think, you about to get like the officer fired? Bruh, Chud,
wow.
You finally realize what it feels like to be black in America, bro. We've been running this like this, name and badge number play for a while now, and not a police officer got fired yet. We've been asking for name and badge numbers since the beginning of and not a police officer got fired yet for violating our rights, man. Nowadays, an officer give you his name and badge number, and they laugh while giving it to you because they don't know not a goddamn thing gonna happen. But in this situation, you were the aggressor. You're going around antagonizing people, and you think the police supervisor is going to say, yeah, let's fire somebody for telling Chud to his face that he's the aggressor and he's antagonizing people. And all the witnesses that was present, because the people who actually did it, they left, all right? The folks who slapped them and spit on him, they left. But all the eyewitnesses were present.
Especially when your officer comes up to me and says, hey, I've seen your content.
I know what happened.
Don't you think
I know
you kind
exactly
of would
what
expect
happened. God
this?
ain't want me to pay
I don't
attention
expect
to this
people to break
bullshit
the law.
anyway.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've broken no laws. And so I don't appreciate that being an excuse. Well, I'm on you guys' side. I'm on the side of the law and order. I'm trying to restore law and order. These people think there's a secondary law and order amongst themselves. I don't agree with that. And I'm standing by myself on this principle.
Yes, you
are. In
are.
front of the whole country and world.
Chud is having a very tough time getting over this L because the world is laughing at him. Even the racists are laughing at him. So Chud is now on Twitter damn near confessing to premeditated murder, right? You can't type things like this out and then think you about to get a self-defense case. So Chud goes, because he got embarrassed last night by, those brothers, he goes, series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you rioting when I walk free, stay tuned. So stay tuned means he's about to do it. Series finale means this, he believes that he's gonna type this.
I'm gonna tell you what this means. That means any nigga that run into him, beware. Stay on point and keep your shit with you. You could go ahead and catch you a free body. That's all I just heard. I ain't gonna cap to you. I heard if you see this nigga out there and he look like he on some bullshit, you know his resume, and now you know what he plans to do for his series finale, a so-called series finale. So you niggas just stay on point. You can catch you a free body and force him to rewrite that motherfucking finale that he feel like he got motherfucking set up for niggas since he won a motherfucking season finale for some shit. You feel me? That's all I heard. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. I heard nigga got a motherfucking, that's all I heard. I ain't gonna cut to you. Free body. I just heard it's a free body for niggas. If you see that nigga, you notice that nigga, and it don't even matter. As long as you ain't no felon. In Florida, I don't know where this nigga even from. I don't know. I don't even give a fuck.
I don't give a damn. That's all I heard though. Free body. That's all I heard. Free body. If you see that nigga and he look like he on that bullshit, you see him look like he clutching a little bit too much. You could just fuck around and say, "What you say you gonna do to me? What you call me? What you say you gonna do to me?" Bah, bah, bah. You could mace his ass first though. I would say mace his ass before you shoot his ass. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But that's all I heard was free body. I'm telling you, see that boy out there, he looking suspicious, he looking funny. And he just looked like he out of place, and you notice that nigga, like you notice him. You notice him. It don't even matter. It could be a nigga that resembles him. That same bullshit or somewhat of it. What you say you gonna do to me? What you just called me? What you reaching for? What you reaching for? Nigga that already pulled his shot. What you reaching for? What you reaching for? Light your bitch ass up, man. That's all I heard with free body, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I heard with free body. That's all I heard called free body. What that nigga said. All right. What he said. All right.
The whole country and world.
Check out on Twitter, damn near confessing to premeditated murder, right? You can't type things like this out and then think you about to get a self-defense case. So Chud goes, because he got embarrassed last night by, those brothers, he goes, series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you rioting when I walk free. Stay tuned.
Free body.
So stay tuned means he's about to do it. Series finale means this. He believes that he's going to type this. He's going to murder somebody after antagonizing a conflict, and then he's going to walk free, and then we're just going to be rioting. Another non-black who loved to say the N-word, Zerka, he apparently DM'd Chud, laughing at Chud for calling the police after calling the black people cowards when they called the police on him. So Zerka goes, you sound like an absolute saying you are fearing for your life, calling the cops. Stand your ground, coward. Chud is so butthurt. He's so butthurt and angry, bro. He goes, laugh my ass off. Are you want me to go to prison because my videos are making your girlfriend's black boyfriend upset? I could have shot that dig, but I have a duty not to as a law-abiding citizen. Chud, you are the furthest thing from a law-abiding citizen, sir. Something you immigrants wouldn't know. Is Zerka even an immigrant? I'm not sure. Maybe Zerka is from Canada or something, but I don't think Zerka was born in another country. Upset, fearful, crying his eyes eyes out because he finally ran into black folks who weren't scared of him or scared of that gun threat, right? So, like, what do you mean you got a duty not to shoot? Bro, you threaten to shoot anybody who approach you in any type of hostile manner. In every interaction on stream, you was threatening people to like shoot them because the homeless folks ain't want a chicken sandwich, and now you're upset that they gave you a taste of your own medicine. Now everybody was on call. The only person in that interaction, the only black person in that interaction that we got to have a serious talk and discussion with is coincidentally the person with a gun on him. How Chud finally met some militant black folks, and the only sellout was the one with the right to carry. And I'm calling him a sellout because watch how this dude shook Chud's hands. Chud told him, lower your voice, and he lowered his voice. And I'm saying, like, bro, you surrounded by black folks who stand in solidarity, and you are the only sellout, and you do it on camera, and you post it as if we're supposed to congratulate you?
I'm like,
Yeah, I just got a guy chipping out on me right here at the gas station.
I just want to go viral because I'm licensed to carry too.
That ain't him. That's him.
I mean, it's whatever. These guys might shoot me before you get here. That's what I'm saying. You know how these.
I'm just recording him.
Kind of square ass nigga, man.
You said I'm chipping out.
I'm right here. At
the 7-Eleven.
Other people.
I don't get offended by it.
Yeah, because there's a spectacle happening. There's a guy filming, and they know who I am. I'm a famous person. That's why the other guy.
Famous.
That's why the other guy smacked my phone out of my hand. I would like to file a police report.
Tell them, talk like they name.
There's literally a metro right here.
Tell them the truth.
All right, what are you chipping out about?
Bro, I don't get offended about getting caught a chimp, but it's like the stuff you do is kind of like cowardice, bro.
What's cowardice about it? I'm in your face calling you.
That doesn't offend me because you can't treat me like one.
Yeah, well,
you're licensed to carry and I am, so it can go either way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you got it's even. And
we're all in America, and we're all even.
I'm not offended though.
I can say, well, then shake my hand.
I will.
You're real men.
Yeah.
That's all we want. We want people to act like real men.
We have to realize how far not to take it because, of course, if this goes down, who you think is going to win?
What goes down?
If anything was to go down, who you think will win? Versus you.
Going down. What does that mean?
If anything was to happen, whose side is the word going to take?
Down with it.
All right, you're right.
Yo, I'm flabbergasted. I am
what the fuck you mean? You right? What
that
the
man
fuck?
said.
You flabbergasted. That shit was preposterous, man. What the fuck? You two friends. Man, that boy ain't shit. Man, listen. That shit couldn't have been me, boy. I swear it could have been me, boy. It couldn't have been me, cuz. I ain't gonna I swear it could have been me. It would have just been the news footage, man. It wouldn't have been none of him putting like no phone. He wouldn't have had no chance to call nobody. It would man, it could what? Lower your what? I ain't gonna cap, man. I ain't gonna cap. I'd have been selling his bitch ass out. I would have been what? I'd have been roasting his ass. I'd have been firing his ass up, man. I would have made him hot as a bitch. I'd have made him want to do something to me just to do something to him. Because that's what I love to do. I'm good at that. I don't know why I'm so good at that. I'm good at poking the nigga, pushing the nigga buttons. Man, I'll push the fuck out your butt, man. I'll make you mad as a bitch, man. I don't give a fuck. Because niggas used to do it to me so much. I know how to do it. So, man, you go to fuck with me, bro. I'm going to fuck with you, boy. Look, I'm going to fuck your head. I'm going to make you want to do something to me. And I'm going to fuck your whole world up. Niggas ain't got to be like scared where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That shit unconstitutional. You feel me? So, that nigga pussy though, bro. If it was ever a pussified ass crackle boy, he is number one on the list for 2026. You can go ahead and end the motherfucking ballot right now, man. He won the Pussified Award. Pussified Award for 2026. He did all that whooping, man, acting like he was on that shit. He ain't did shit, man. And this nigga Want to be viral, talking about going viral, you shaking the nigga head, then you lower your tone, man. You just misrepresented niggas all together. That's why I say this. He's not a real. I don't know where the fuck he's from, bro. He's an agent. He could be an agent. He could be working with him. That could really be like his partner. They could have been set up like a skit type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's shaking nigga hand, all that shit. I feel like that's a skit. That's a skit. He paid somebody. Yeah, he paid that black man. He paid that man for that. See, it makes sense it makes sense if you say, yeah, man, he probably paid that man for that. He just ain't, he an agent. He probably the police too over there. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this nigga again. Look at the type of shit he got on. Yeah, he definitely could be an undercover ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. He look like he could be undercover ass nigga, dog.
We have to
he the police, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Because of course, if this goes down, who you think is going to?
And then you think about it like that, bro. And then if it goes down, you ain't gonna win. Because you probably the police. They probably ain't gonna take your side, nigga. Hey, it makes sense when you say some shit like that. I ain't gonna count to you, boy. That shit makes some sense when he said that shit, though, boy. Alright. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. That shit funny, though. Fuck that. Fuck that, man. Anyways. Yeah. Flacco ain't wrong. Flacco is not wrong.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, you're right.
Yo, I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted. That man said, I'm calling you an N-word to your face. He said you are an N-word multiple times. And then you not only shook his hand, he then said, lower your voice, and you lowered your tone. Oh my God. Yo, some of you guys can't join this fight with us, man. Some of y'all, I'm sorry, man.
You need to sit
Some
your ass on the bench.
Can't join this fight with us. Y'all gotta sit on the sideline.
You niggas wouldn't even be able to be in the same arena as the real motherfucking ballers in this gym, nigga. I see, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like when Kobe snapped on that nigga in practice, snapped on them niggas in practice. Like, man, what the fuck? Y'all, this shit ain't helping me. This shit ain't even helping y'all. I'm getting sorry, I practice with y'all. Y'all don't even deserve to be in the same arena with real niggas in this fucking cause right here, nigga. You doing shit like what? So you just gonna accept disrespect blatantly to your face. And I'm gonna answer your question for him, sir. He would win because your bitch ass too nice. You ain't even ready right now. He would win. If it wasn't go down between y'all motherfuckers, he gonna win, bitch. I wasn't done though yet. I wasn't done though. I was in the middle of saying he would win, nigga. Yo, motherfucking extra friendly ass over here. And then nigga told you that shit aggressively. He told you that shit aggressively, man. Lower your tone. What? Lower my tone. I'm like, nigga, yo soft ass, you don't shut your soft ass up, bitch. I'm like, Crocker, shut the fuck up. I forgot what the fuck I was saying, but bitch, they can't be on this fight with us, bitch. No. Trying to go viral. You trying to get some follows and shit. Niggas finna trying to get some follows and shit. You trying to get some follows. You trying to get some subscribers and shit. You trying to get some likes and shit. Man, fuck all of that shit, nigga. Nigga talk about some likes and shit. Like that shit finna help. Man, that shit ain't finna. Man, you ain't doing. Man, I hate it. I don't even want to go there. I ain't finna go there. I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe these niggas. Rest in peace, Bankroll, man. I can't believe these niggas. I can't believe that nigga. I can't believe that nigga. And it's so fucked up because if the shit would have went down and that man would have up file on that, would have up file on the other brother, and you being right there seeing that shit, I don't think you would even up your file. That's why I say he would have won. That nigga would have won, nigga. I'm gonna answer the question. That's what I was doing. I was answering the question for him. That was what I was doing. He would have won, nigga. Extra friendly ass nigga. The fuck? Anyway, man, let's
Lines.
get this shit over with.
Sit on the bleachers and watch. Cause if this is the group we got fighting for us, man, we got some big issues, bro. What the hell is what? You shook that man's hand and lower your voice when he told you to. And then said, this
an abomination, my brother. My brother, my brother. Oh shit. My brother. You have allowed the devil to contaminate your precious godly flesh, my brother. My brother, you essentially played yourself for an opportunity to go viral. My brother, what a disgraceful act of a black man to allow your enemies to disrespect you right in your face. You're licensed to carry, so I know you probably run what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it. Coincide with Martin or Malcolm more than Martin. But you took the Martin route. I don't even know if that was the Martin route, my brother. Because Martin would have got louder if the white man there told him to lower his tone. Disgraceful. Either I believe Malcolm and Martin will be proud at the fact that you both walked away with your lives at this time, but they will be heavily disappointed in you, young brother. Both of them. Both of them. Not to mention the minister. That's neither here nor there, my brother.
This what I'm saying.
What the fuck the minister
we want y'all to
like
act like real, like real men. As if black men aren't real men, and you agree with them. To me, all right, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Chud is online having a panic attack that about him finally getting slapped, spit on, and nothing happened.
Bitch ass.
Even though he had his quote unquote gun on him. Let me know what y'all think, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out.
I don't want to find out. It didn't pop up in time, so I'm not even doing it. I'm gonna take a sip of this here. I might need some old orange juice. This shit. Ooh. Y'all heard that note? They let you know what the fuck this is. All right. Wall Street is quietly loading space stocks. We need to.
You got cheap teeth, you better shut the fuck up. Cameron, your teeth are cheap. Your dentist played you.
How much your teeth cost, Cam? $52,000. How long was the process? Did you have to wait years to get your teeth?
I just went and got one. The process is when you do it and you shave it down, they put the temporaries in while they get it. I had to wait because my teeth are porcelain. They're actually veneers. They're actually porcelain. Big, small, whatever you want to call them. It's a $52,000 job.
From what I heard, your dentist don't got no Ferraris, no sports cars, no nothing.
I bet my dentist has more Ferraris than yours in every country.
Whatever. He's so mad. How mad you gotta be to be like, yeah, I was gonna tell them to kill, but I was so scared my teeth was gonna come out. So I'm not gonna say him now. But now I can say because I know my teeth gonna come out. As a matter of fact, Cam, your teeth are cheap.
You got cheap teeth, you better shut the fuck up. Cameron, your teeth are cheap.
I'm going to make this disappear.
How you do that? Huh? Where did it go?
All right, what we're supposed to go to? We're supposed to go to El Chapo shit, man. Hold on. Because El Chapo they say some sort of request, a shocking request in their words. El Chapo made a shocking request.
What do Pitbull, DJ Khaled, and Wyclef Jean have in common? They're among the hundreds of creatives who have partnered with Sound Royalties, and today we want to do the same for you.
Man, fuck
I'm
no,
Alex
man. Y'all trying to use my
founder of
man.
Sound
Fuck
Royalties,
no, man. Niggas ain't partnering with that bullshit.
To music creatives worldwide.
Gonna partner
We
with
took a
some
look at
bullshit.
music
They ain't
industry
partnering with that
financing
shit just because Pitbull,
header
Wyclef,
for you.
and whoever
First,
the fuck
the
else y'all
outrageous
just said.
request in a new
Bitch.
handwritten letter.
What the fuck?
New tonight from the NBC5 Chicago investigative team. An El Chapo doubleheader for you. First, the outrageous request in a new handwritten letter from the notorious drug lord. And second, fresh questions about whether the drug kingpin has been trying to run his drug cartel from inside America's most secure prison, the Supermax. Our investigative
Trying.
in studio now.
Trying?
Details on both.
The fuck y'all mean trying?
An escape from the Colorado Supermax prison.
The fuck you mean trying? Bitch, you don't think he been doing that shit already, bitch?
El Chapo had an escape plan, but not the daring kind he previously used to break out of jail in Mexico. A contraband motorcycle through a secret tunnel.
They think he ain't been doing that shit already, y'all. They crazy as
was simply
hell.
to ask for officials to hold open the door for him. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman became a billionaire running the Sinaloa drug cartel in Mexico that federal law enforcement agents say is still responsible for the lion's share of all illicit drug sales in Chicago. A decade ago, El Chapo was caught in a firefight in Mexico, extradited to the U.S. and sentenced to life in prison, here at the nation's Supermax, top security prison in Colorado, where no one has ever escaped in more than 30 years of operation. Now, in a series of new pen and paper letters from El Chapo himself, the world's premier drug trafficker claims his jailhouse treatment is inhumane, his conviction wrongful, and he's asking to be deported and allowed to serve his life sentence in Mexico. Chapo's trial judge, Brian Cogan,
That shit ain't happening, bro.
graduate of University of Illinois. In this ruling on Tuesday, New York Judge Cogan says Chapo's documents make no sense and none of them have legal merit. Request denied.
He's in a United States prison and he's not happy about it. And obviously he tried to write a letter to the judge and it was shut down like it should be.
Mike Gannon is a former top official at the Drug Enforcement Administration Chicago Division. Gannon and I talked about this new report by a Mexican news agency that claims El Chapo has managed to communicate with his sons from the U.S. Supermax prison, quoting a confidential report last year from the U.S. Bureau of Prisons. Two of Chapo's sons are charged in Chicago and in federal custody here.
Yeah, I mean, Chuck, that doesn't surprise me one bit. Just like the way these drug traffickers and people like El Chapo operate, they look for any vulnerability they can, and they're criminals, and they're going to do anything they can with any vulnerability that's exposed to them. So it's no surprise to me he's trying to get messages back to, what's alleged with family members, and other people are even trying to make threats.
A confidential Bureau of Prisons report last year found that El Chapo had used an intermediary to deliver coded messages to his adult children regarding their ongoing criminal enterprise. That was said to have happened despite El Chapo being held under an ongoing and exceedingly strict special lockdown. Prison agency officials tonight have not responded to NBC Chicago questions about the reported breach or whether anyone has been disciplined. Allison?
Chuck, thank you.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Cause I got a chick. Cop finds 3 kids missing, trapped under man's house. What? Yeah, I know we finna watch this shit right here. Cause what the fuck? 3 kids missing.
If you're struggling
Under
with
the
depression
house.
and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter.
Nah, I don't think so.
Is this a live feed of where he's at?
When officers were called about a missing child, they had no idea they were about to stumble onto one of the darkest scenes they'd ever seen.
So their son's phone is pinging to this house. I don't know anything about him. You don't know anything about it? Nope. Why were you over there and now we're here? Because I'm a landscaper. You're a landscaper? Yeah.
It all
What?
started just past 6 p.m. on the 6th
He
of
ain't
May,
even
2025 in Fernie, Nevada.
You know anything about it? Nope. Why were you over there and now we're here?
A missing child. They had no idea they were about to stumble onto one of the darkest scenes they'd ever seen.
So their son's phone is pinging to this house. I don't know anything about him. You don't know anything about it? Nope. Why were you over there and now we're here? Because I'm a landscaper. You're a landscaper? Yeah.
It all started just past 6 p.m. on the 6th of May, 2025
He
in
was
Fernie,
escaping the
Nevada,
land
when
for
a
that
woman contacted
phone.
police in tears, saying her kids had gone missing.
That's what he was doing. He was escaping the land for that phone.
Are you on the phone with your brother?
He is my son.
He's your son.
Is there anything I can help with?
Regarding what?
Any, like looking for anybody? Like,
So, well, 2 people actually.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec.
This is okay.
How old is your son?
2 boys. I had twins, my sons.
He's on Miller and...
Miller's right down there, the next street.
It was difficult to get the full picture from the distraught mom. We quickly learned that not just 1, but 2 of her kids had gone missing, and that someone had seen them disappear with a strange man. But right off the bat, it seems the cops might have gotten lucky.
Is this a live feed of where he's at?
I can take you. Yeah. Okay, come on. I can take her real quick.
I'll head over there, see if I can find him, okay?
The mother was able to track her missing kids using their phones, but it just wasn't going to be that simple. Not even 2 minutes later, the officer heard something over the radio.
This other one's going to be related to my call. Where do you say that call was coming from?
Dispatch had just received a 911 call that was pinging from the exact same location that the kids' phones were showing, an address on Johnson Lane just a short distance away.
Have you seen anybody over here? No. This is Johnson Lane, right? Okay. Where's 250? You don't know? You live over here? Yeah. Okay. I guess the 250 is one of these.
It seemed like no one was home, so the officer left him meet up with 2 other officers, slowly losing hope that they were going to find the kids anytime soon. But then he got another call that would change everything.
Hello? Hi, this is Deputy. I'm sorry, what was your son's name again? So where's his location showing out on your phone?
He's the canal.
Showing him over by the canal?
I think so.
Man, you said over by the canal?
I think so.
Well, what does your phone tell you?
One second.
Hi, where's the location showing on your phone?
It's showing like down this like alleyway. And,
Why the fuck didn't y'all have her with y'all or some shit?
right after Ruby.
So like between Ruby and Johnson?
No, I guess it'd be between Ruby and Maine.
Ruby and Maine?
Yeah, like right before the hotel part. Like, where are you? And I can wait here.
I'm on Ruby right now.
Are you the police right here?
So,
What's your last?
so yeah, I see you. So dispatch received a 911 call near 250 Johnson, which is right around over here between Ruby. They received a 911 call from his phone number.
Okay, well, there was a house, so it shows his location down this road.
One of the parents had just received another call from the kids that both raised the officer's hopes and the stakes at the same time.
Okay, so he's somewhere over here. They received a 911 call from his phone number over by 250 Johnson, which is right over here near Ruby, where he's pinging.
It was dark and that they're in the basement?
So They're in the basement? Okay, so he needs to come out and contact us.
I don't think they can. They said they took his phone.
He's saying he's inside a basement?
Yes, this is where the location.
The child had told their mother that they were being hidden under a house in a crawl space, and that the man who had taken them was threatening to kill them and slit their throats. The cops would later discover that this was only the beginning of the abuse. However, the kid did manage to give a short description of their captor, a 5'5" Hispanic male, and the cops were also able to use this final call to fully pinpoint their exact positioning, and the officers sped straight there. But when he arrived, someone was waiting for him.
Hi, who are you? Who are you? You live here? What's that?
They can come down here.
So their son's phone is
Look like you trying to catch more kids or some shit.
I don't know anything about them.
You don't know anything about it? Nope. You live here?
This is my grandma's house.
Your grandma's house? Who are you?
I don't have to give you my name. Okay. They're probably gonna walk by here.
No, his phone's here.
I don't know.
Nope. Just trespass from over here.
Yeah.
So they said they're in the basement and his phone's pinging to his house. So yeah, did you out and say that it's dark, they're in the basement. That they took his phone.
There's no. They just came looking for some teenagers. There's some kids. And actually, they probably flashed.
Talk to them.
They probably flashed my uncle's tire, actually.
So they know who he is. So we have some of these. So this black dot is his phone.
And then he gonna pull his motherfucking hood on his head like that.
This is her phone.
Exactly.
Want me to go to the car?
They probably came by and slashed the tires anyways.
The man refused to give the officers any details, but officers would later identify him as 23-year-old Guillermo Abote Saavedra, and alongside matching the description of the suspect, he seemed to know an awful lot about these missing kids, and was standing right where the phones were pinging. The officers weren't buying it, but before they had a chance to make their move, the man disappeared over the fence and made a break for it.
Man, go get his ass. What the fuck y'all doing? Talking about motherfucker disappeared and made a break for it.
I'm gonna go up front with him. I want you guys to keep an eye back here. Okay, make sure that dude doesn't hop the fence or go anywhere. If he does,
man, fuck that. Well, is the fathers, brothers, or uncles that because they just fuck the law. They gonna go in there. They gonna go see about that shit.
It looks like the entrance is off.
I know I'm going to see about that shit. Hey, bro, hold on, bro. Matter of fact, don't fucking move. Get the fuck down, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of this. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch. I'm finna shoot your ass in your motherfucking head, bitch. You finna give me your keys. We finna search your shit. I don't give a fuck.
Don't buy that camera that's going viral to keep burglars away. Do this instead.
Matter of fact,
for
give me
only
that duct tape.
$22 a month, I got a premium home security system. All I did was answer some basic
Give me
questions.
that duct tape, that rope.
Landscaper. You're a landscaper? Turn around for me real quick.
We finna tie his ass up and you finna go in the trunk. Give me your keys, bitch, before you die, this bitch.
And is that it? Kid saying that.
Well, if you ain't kidnapped no kids, you ain't got shit to worry about.
Here to do a yard work.
Yeah, you're doing yard work. Do you have any weapons on you or anything?
No, go ahead.
Cops don't have any evidence to connect him to the disappearance, but it doesn't take a genius to realize that he's acting extremely sus, refusing to give his name, bad-mouthing the kids, then potentially trying to flee the scene. They knew something was up, but they wouldn't have to keep guessing for long, and that was the moment the parents turned up once more.
This is the parents. Hey, I need to just go back to your car for me. We'll be right with you. Hold on. Hey, was this the mail your son was with? Okay, go back to your car for me real quick, please.
I need to know where my kids are.
We're trying to find them.
How would I know anything about your kids? What are you talking about?
I want you to stop acting stupid.
sir.
I need to know where my kids
Listen,
are.
we're gonna find them.
No.
How am I acting stupid? What kid?
What are you doing with him?
Listen, we're gonna find them, okay?
Like, if we find out you had something to do with this shit, we gonna fucking murder you and cut your balls
my
off
missing
first,
juvenile call, that's what I
bitch.
was just on. She saw him with her kids.
Why would I be with her kids?
Do you live over on Justin? Do you live off of Justin?
Yeah, I can't even be there. I can't be there.
This is the
I'm going big worm.
Where the
We
kids
going
at,
big
man?
worm on Buddy,
Well, they're just being
man.
detained in handcuffs,
And
so.
then in California, we going big worm on Buddy, man.
There's a phone back there. How do we get back to your backyard?
You'd have to go all the way around.
In total, there were 3 missing kids, all either elementary or middle school age, and there was no longer any doubt who had taken them. And now, a suspiciously discarded phone had turned up in a neighbor's yard. It was beyond question. They were closing in. They'd found who they believed to be the kidnapper. Now they just needed to find the kids and make sure they were safe.
Where the basement at? Go to the basement. They just told y'all they in the basement.
Is anybody in here?
No, they said a basement, nigga. That don't do that look like it's on the ground, nigga. Do that shit look like a basement, nigga? That's a shed. Them kids know what the fuck the difference is between a shed and a basement, bitch. Y'all motherfuckers, what the fuck is detective at?
You kidding me?
That's why y'all niggas ain't never be detective.
Come on, guys, step out.
There y'all go. Find something underground, bitch. Find an underground opening.
Hey, stop it. Let's go out this way, guys. Come on. You guys need medical attention at all?
Yes.
What's wrong? What happened to you? No. Hey, we need you guys to come with us. Okay, come on.
Yeah, go identify that nigga.
We got
So your parents can
Who's
fucking
wearing? Is it
crucify
just a
and
3-year-old?
torture that bitch. I torture that fuck nigga, man. What the fuck he got? He got 3 kids under there for what, man? That shit fucked up, bro. They was finna make them Happy Meals out. They was finna make 3,000 Happy Meals out of them kids' ass, man. That shit fucked up, bro.
He got some bad, like, so he got whipped in the back pretty hard or something.
That shit fucked up, man. They need to torture his ass. I ain't gonna lie. He got 3 kids in his motherfucking basement, bro. That means there's no telling how many kids that went missing that he got rid of already. He just got them 3 kids that day.
Beaten so badly, they each needed immediate medical attention. So once they had a chance to get checked out by a nurse and hug their parents once more, the officers began to ask the kids some questions to try to figure out what exactly had just gone down.
Have a seat in my car. Hang on. Just sit down, okay, bud?
I can't.
Bro, you straight, bro. Tighten up, bro. It's okay, my boy. Chill out.
So he's badly hurt. Okay. So
he alive though. He gonna live.
He's got some
Let the
on his back.
motherfucking
He
ambulance
said
get
something about his
there.
legs as well. It's not nowhere near as bad as that.
Yeah, he's got it on his upper back, on his.
I didn't see his legs yet. I was gonna wait for you guys to look at his legs.
Okay, yeah, and I'll take a quick peek. The young man, his brother, this young man right here, had one on his leg.
Do you have anything on your back, brother? It's okay.
He got cuts on.
My dad was saying people from some type of people in Mexico or something, like a type of place. And then he was saying that he knew I went to jail or something, but I never went. No, he just started slapping me while I was on the swing and saying it would get worse if I didn't tell him stuff.
And you've never seen him before in your life? No?
And then he made us walk all the way through the freeway, all the way over here. And then he made us stand up and he started like hitting us with a stick.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to talk to him by himself, okay? I need him to calm down for a second. I got medicine to look at him, okay?
Oh.
Don't worry about him right now, okay? He's away, okay?
You finna get your ass whooped, sir.
That's me. Where's your mom at?
My mom's over there.
Fuck that. Man, if it was up to me, man, he'd be getting his ass whooped till he told the truth. He was in there acting like he ain't know shit about nothing. He should have just not even been seen. That's where he fucked up.
Listen, I need him to calm down so if we can just separate, okay? Because I need him to be able to talk and tell me what happened.
Your
okay?
ass fucked up. You trying to press and jit, and you want to just be out there
Stay right here for me, okay? Stay right here, buddy.
on the scene, just out there being seen and shit.
We found these 3 juveniles in a crawl space with a big boulder on top of it, so they can't get out. And, yeah, okay, all right, buddy. So listen, I need you to, are you good enough to talk right now? Okay? Okay. So, you guys were at the park, okay? What were you doing at the park?
We were just on the swings waiting for one of our friends so we could go to the bowling alley.
And then he just walked up to you randomly?
Yeah,
or
while
what
we were
happened?
on the swings.
And then does he know your names or no?
No.
He didn't know your names or nothing? So then, so what happened when he came up to you guys? What did he say?
He just said my dad was saying something about Michigan or something, and he was saying that me and my dad would find out if we told the police.
So, like, he said your dad was saying, like, primarily with Mexico or Mexicans?
No, a part of Mexico.
Oh, like a certain part of Mexico. Screw that part. Okay.
Starting a real estate brokerage can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Get expert strategies, tips on recruiting top agents.
Beat them up and all type of shit just within them couple hours.
And then what?
He just like started making us walk with him all the way over here, and then he made us like.
So how did he make you do it? What did he do?
He just started making us walk over there, and he said he would kill us, and he said he had a knife on him.
So he was forcing you to go that way? What was he saying?
He was saying to just keep walking and to not turn around.
Keep walking, not to turn around?
And that he had a knife on him.
Okay.
If it was up to me, fuck a firing squad. Bitch, you threaten to stab some kids to death? Bitch, we gonna send a motherfucking shank team in there on your motherfucking ass, nigga. Fuck a firing squad. Bitch, you threaten to stab some kids to death? Oh, man. Shank team number 7. Shank team number 7. Go. Send them niggas like Pokemon in that bitch on his ass. Fuck a firing squad. Invent the shank team for his ass. Invent the motherfucking shank team.
Okay, and then you guys got
17 niggas in there with shanks.
And then he started like
fucking 21.
That's all I know. I never grabbed it.
22. 22.
He started hitting us with a stick, and then he like
17 to 22. I haven't
and
been
put a stick to my throat. It was like a sharp stick that he broke.
That was over here.
Shank team.
So,
and then after he was like making us put our heads into like our laps, and then he started hitting us with like I
you
think
kidnap, beat the jits up, put them in a crawl space. It wasn't even a basement. Stuff them is in a crawl space. Threatened to kill the jit, stab them to death. Shank team 17. Invent Shank Team 17 for they bitch ass.
I think it was like a
his
machete
bitch ass.
on our
He was by
backs.
himself for him.
Machete? Do you have much on your back now?
I don't know.
17 niggas with shanks just for him.
He made us sit down and he started talking. I forgot what he said necessarily. And
and then he started. After that, he grabbed what seemed to be a wooden stick, and he started smacking really hard from behind. And after that, he did it with the rest of us. He made us stand up, and yeah, he kept smacking us, and he kept hitting us with the wooden stick. And after that, he smacked us at the back of our necks, and
With a
yeah, he
wooden
just kept
stick?
hitting us at the back of the necks,
No
right
gun?
here in the back area. And he just kept doing all this to us, and then he opened like the gray thing that led to the cross face.
He cut your hand? Where, let me see. How did you do that?
Oh, he must have had a
He
knife
had like
then.
something back there. It was like some curving thing, and it was like sharp.
So they did right. They weren't supposed to try to jump him on that.
He
Because
was
he had a
like
knife.
hitting us with a stick right here. Like he was doing turns like right here on our legs.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for Meg to look at you. Okay, first. So, was he saying anything to you as he was hitting you?
He was saying
He called it.
Turn this way. Just to your right. Turn to your right.
Then he threatened to kill. I'm telling you, man. He tried to threaten to kill them boys. Even though they're alive, they felt safe. They found safe. Still, he kidnapped kids. Invented Shank Team for his ass. Fuck a firing squad. Shank Team 17, bitch. You fucking kidnapping some kids.
Wait, do you recognize this?
Beating them with a wooden
What is
stick.
this?
Threatening to stab them to death. You threatened to stab the jits to death. So you ain't just say you was gonna kill him. You said you gonna stab them to
The kids
death.
told similar stories of how Guillermo attacked them, threatened to murder them, and even recorded them on one of their phones. A piece of evidence
Torture his
that would take them
motherfucking
long
ass.
to track down.
Have the suspect's phone or something in your butt.
There was a phone. Here's one of these juvenile phones.
Hold on, man.
Because he's
What
saying
the
that-
fuck, man? Hold on. Man, what? I'm glad them kids safe. Create a positive impact today or later. Them officers did their fucking job. Y'all did y'all fucking job. I heard about that bullshit. Y'all arresting niggas for selling avocados. But y'all did a good job today right here. We gonna give them a little applause. But boy, y'all fucking with some niggas just because they profited off of selling avocados. Y'all some dirty motherfuckers, boy. Damn, y'all can get charged money.
His phone for, like,
Y'all don't give a fuck, but y'all
video
just want the money.
Phone if you haven't seen his phone or have their phones yet.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. He took his phone, I'm pretty sure it's this phone, and was recording him beating him.
He recorded it?
No. The suspect recorded himself on juvenile's phone of him beating him
with a stick.
The stick.
You know where that stick is?
Oh, they got the
I don't know where the stick's
evidence.
at, but I have the phone right there.
They got the files. They got the evidence on the phone of the nigga doing the damage with the stick. Wow, oh my God. Burn his ass. Fuck that. Burn him. Set his ass on fire and then send the Shank team in that bitch. 17 niggas with Shanks in there with his ass with them on fire, man. With them niggas. Make sure the Shank team got protective gear so they don't get burned. So they don't get scared to do what the fuck they were supposed to do.
Right there.
Yeah, set his ass on fire. Then
That's the
send the
juvenile
Shank
phone?
team and
Okay.
on the bitch
So let's
ass.
take it, man.
I don't give
See
a
what's
fuck.
in
He ain't killed. You don't know what the fuck he did, bro. You don't know how many kids he done fucking
Yeah, that's one of those.
captured,
He has more
sold,
videos. I deleted everything. He
had
posted
killed,
everything in
or
the
done
videos.
killed. Probably, man, burn his ass and send the Shank team in the fucking firing squad.
Yeah, do me a favor. Go sit by his car.
Give us a second.
If you go to my
Man, he had
Instagram,
two jits.
there's probably more videos.
Look, he had two of them jits distraught. Only one of them jits was able to really talk clearly and like normal, like a normal person. But two of them kids was fucked up and distraught. They were hurt for real.
That's what
Cut
I
up,
was
cut,
gang initiation.
bleed,
Like, what was this all about?
beat up.
I don't think he's
Just within a matter of hours?
The
Within
neighbor
3
from
hours,
earlier
he did
finally
that shit
handed
to
over
them
the
jits.
discarded phone in his backyard, and what they found on it was nothing short of terrifying. On top of the footage of him using a stick, specifically a broken rake handle, they also discovered the man had been using the blade of a rusty old skiff, something he used to carve what seemed to be the letter M into one of the juvenile's hands. This was clearly the work of the
Set his ass on fire, send the Shank team in that bitch. What else? What else? I'm trying to think about what else. We need something else. We need to add something to this ass whooping. We need to add something to his death sentence. What the fuck else could we add to the nigga death sentence? Shit. The gasoline was already a given when we set his ass on fire. What else can we add to this nigga death sentence, man? I'm trying to get creative with this shit.
But somehow, that wasn't even the end.
I'm trying to get creative with this shit. Fuck it. And a fucking straight jacket. Put his ass in a straight jacket. Set his ass on fire. Send the Shank team in there. I like that. I like that. You have his ass sitting in the, you got to have him sitting in the straight jacket though for 4 hours prior to him getting his ass set on fire. It's in the Shank team.
End of the officer's concerns. It turns out 2 of the kids had mentioned in different interviews
12
that the suspect
hours.
claimed to be part of a cartel in Mexico. So now the police had to figure out if the man really
12
was working
hours.
alone or if this could be part of something bigger. So an officer
No
headed back to
final
the address
meal.
where it seems the
He had his
suspect's
final
family
meal
were waiting to
12
tell him
hours.
everything.
He had his final meal, then put his ass in that straight
There's
jacket.
so many people. It's ridiculous. I'm all like
12 hours after that, set his ass on fire. It's in the Shank
who's-
team 17 in that bitch. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that for him. I like that for him to set an example for all you pedophiles,
my grandma, she's in Mexico. My parents came because they came to go to take a look at
taking
the house, just make
advantage
sure
of
everything was right.
kids ass
No,
fuck
that's my
niggas.
cousin. He lives here because he works. And
My truck, he's in Mexico right now?
yeah, because our great grandma passed away. So
Hey, can you do me a favor? If you pull up an address, can you tell me who lives here? Is there any way you can attach her to our call? She's the homeowner for this place.
Yeah, let's see. Who do I own?
Working alone or if this could be part of something bigger.
Straight up,
Even
I'm
the end
telling
of the
you.
officer's concerns.
Like I said, there's no telling how many kids he done fucking got away with this shit, bro. There's no telling how many kids is missing because of this motherfucker right here. They probably dead, gone, in a Happy Meal or whatever, bro. That shit fucked up, bro. Put his ass in a straitjacket for 24 hours. Let him piss and shit on himself. Set his ass on fire. Then send the Shank Team 17 in on his bitch ass. What the fuck was he thinking about doing with them 3 kids? And he
Turns
just
out,
acquired
2 of
them
the kids
bitches
had
within
mentioned
a
in
matter of
different
hours.
interviews that the suspect claimed to be part of a cartel in Mexico. So now the police had to figure out if the man really was working alone or if this could be part of something.
He a part of a cartel
Even
too?
the end of the officer's concerns. It turns out 2 of the kids had mentioned in different interviews that the suspect claimed to be part of a cartel in Mexico. So now the police had to figure out if the man really was working alone or if this could be part of something bigger.
You
So
know
an
he
officer
wasn't
headed back to the
alone
address
because he
where it seems
looking
the
for.
suspect's family were
Look,
waiting to tell him everything.
I'm gonna tell you, when he was motherfucking looking over that gate, 9 times out of 10, he was looking for the motherfuckers to come pick them kids up to get them up out the fire right quick. But that shit was so hot because the police were swarming looking for them niggas. So whoever was supposed to come pick them up, like, man, we finna chill for a minute. We ain't finna just go over there and do that shit right now. We damn sure ain't doing that shit right now. They done found them kids before the motherfucker could pull up to pick them jits up. So it ain't, bro, he probably done got through about 3,000. They found 3 kids just now. So they could have found 3,000. He could have motherfucking got off 3,000, 13,000 of them jits before he got caught right there. What the fuck? Who's to say? I don't know. They got to do the statistics in their area and shit. But that nigga in a cartel.
Everything.
So all his areas, you gotta do backtrack. You gotta backtrack work to see whatever else he been at previously. If he used cars, man, they gonna boy, the feds, they finna go so deep on that case because they gonna have to research his card records, his travel records, how long he was in certain places. If he was in a residential area or around kids like this in that same type of setting, man, boy, look, ain't no telling, bro. It could have been fucking hundreds of thousands of kids, bro. And if you think about that many amount, bro, or how many kids he probably could have got away with doing this fuck shit, you gotta add something more than the straight jacket, the fire, and the motherfucking Shank Team, bro. You might have to add the firing squad on top of that shit. I don't know what else I could do. I don't know what else I could do to add to severe to this death sentence. I don't know what I could add to this nigga death sentence, man. I done put a straight jacket on his ass for 24 hours. We setting his ass on fire. I done invented a Shank Team for this nigga. Shank Team 17. We're gonna have 17 to 22 niggas with shanks with protective gear to stop them from not getting burnt, to shank his ass while he on fire until the fire go out. Until the fire go out. I ain't add that part, but I thought I was a gift. Until the fire go out. But what the fuck else? What the fuck, bro? Something got to be done to him before we put him in that shank. Before we put him in that straight jacket for 24 hours, we got to do some shit like that Chinese shit, like that acupuncture shit, but not acupuncture. You know how it's something where one of them assassins, they'll cut a nigga ass like 100 and something times. They'll cut a nigga like 100 and something times without hitting any vital organs, right? I think he needs some shit like that before we put his ass in a straitjacket for 24 hours before we set his ass on fire. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do the Chinese assassin shit, cut his ass 100 something times, missing all the vital organs, and then we're gonna put his ass in a straitjacket for 24 hours. Then we're gonna douse his ass in gasoline and kerosene and set his ass on fire, and send the Shank Team 17 in that bitch with protective gear. But protective gear so they don't get burnt. Stab that nigga till the fire go out.
I'm not trying to be sneaky with you. I'm sorry. I just word like
That's the end of the death sentence. We ain't gonna add no more to that. I don't think we need to add no more to that. We add any more to niggas gonna die before the goddamn Shank Team get enough.
Barry came to take a look at the house just to make sure everything was right.
Is this her truck?
No, that's my cousin. He lives here because he works. And
she's in Mexico right now?
Yeah, because our great
But he should definitely burn on earth before he burn in hell.
Favor, if you pull up that address,
that's why he said
is there any way you can attach her to our call? She's the homeowner for this place. Awesome. Thank you. This is his name?
Guillermo.
Guillermo?
Yeah.
Okay. Do your last name and then first name? It's okay. That's okay. I know. Does he have like, is he a mental problem?
Kidnap kids, right? How many kids you done did?
So we've called the police to our house multiple times, like, and we've asked them what can we do. She's going to the court and asked them what can we do. Like, it's not.
Your mom needs to calm down. Are you okay? Are you bueno? Is that right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I wish I knew Spanish. And your sister, correct?
Yeah.
Do you guys ever find around in the house or anything?
No, not in the house. No.
Do you guys know to come here?
Grandma's dad passed away, so she's in Mexico, and they come and take a look at around the house just to make sure that everything's correct. And then when they got here, they called.
So you guys left. So you guys were planning on coming here before I was at the house? Okay. So you guys just gonna keep an eye on the house?
Yeah, because like I said, they're all left.
Because he told us he was doing yard work here, your brother.
Yeah, no.
Pretty sure that's what he said, yard work.
Digo que estaba haciendo las llaves.
And they told me about a guy going up to 3 boys at the park and was like, oh, you look like you get bullied, and it's not the shot at the park. My daughter saw this.
I'm sorry, which park is this? Is it the one at the trailer park?
Yeah, at the trailer park. So I just asked my sister, I was like, did the girls tell you about what happened? And she was like, yeah, and I told them to stay inside after that.
Tom Ogle drove 200 miles on only 2 gallons of gasoline.
Royal Raymond Rife claimed he could heal cancer using sound frequencies.
Nikola Tesla built Wardenclyffe Tower, hoping that it would power the world for free.
John not only discovered free energy, he also discovered a way of propelling a craft into space that wouldn't necessarily need fuel.
Stan said he could take tap water, pour it into the gas tank, and run his dune buggy.
Wilhelm Reich was so far ahead of the medical industry that they destroyed it.
It is a deliberate campaign of disinformation to discredit the work that he had done years earlier.
The money people do not want this out because it disrupts their business model and their almighty dollar, probably more than $2 quadrillion in assets.
The guy actually hurt these kids or what? Yeah, he beat all 3 of them with like a scythe. Like they got some like major bruising on their backs, their butts, their legs. He made them get into a basement crawl space. Talking like kidnapping, false imprisonment, child abuse, battery was substantial. Legit. Yeah. Yep, it's legit. Like wait until you see the welts and the injuries on some of these kids. Man. He hit them multiple times. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a legitimate freaking kidnapping. Yep. What the people's problem, dude? He's 96. We've had issues with him in the past. But, so I'm gonna Mirandize him and we'll ask him some questions and then get him to the friendly sub. But I'll get transport coming up friendly for you right now. Sweet, sir. Grandma, I'm gonna read you something, okay, man? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand your rights as I have explained them to you? Yes, sir. Having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions? I need a verbal, sir. Yep. Yes. Are you willing to tell me what happened today?
I'd rather have a lawyer.
Okay. What did he say? He said he rather.
I'm a little busy.
Rather have a lawyer. He said he wasn't a lawyer. Okay, you are under arrest, sir. Okay. All right.
I can't be somebody tribal. I'm a little dizzy.
You're a little dizzy?
Yeah.
You don't nobody give a fuck about you being dizzy, bitch. Like you gonna be more than dizzy if my motherfucking death sentence went in on your ass. It wouldn't even be no court, nigga. Your death sentence would be initiated, nigga, right now, nigga. Because bitch, you guilty. Nigga, them kids got your ass on camera. We gonna hold court right there, bitch. Why you in the car, nigga? Why you in a fucking car? We will hold court right there. Oh shit. And the kids and they just pointed. They said you
and brought him in for interrogation. The next day, he was met by Detective Mendoza, who reviewed his case and thought she had enough to get him to open up and admit exactly what his plans were. But Guillermo wasn't about to make it easy.
No, si estás interesado, te doy la aplicación. ¿Te gustaría hacer eso? ¿Desde chiquito o recientemente?
Ever since I was little.
Yeah. What was your career choice?
To be a police officer, and if not, I really want to go into service.
What branch?
Marine Corps.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. You didn't get the chance to do it?
No.
¿Qué te dice tu mamá? ¿Qué quiere que haga?
Well, they didn't get important. She don't want me here. I don't want to be here either, but
I already told her. They don't listen. They don't listen, and this is why I'm here in this circumstance.
Despite the growing pile of evidence and testimonies against him, Guillermo maintained his story. First, he would try to deny every allegation.
Okay, was it like a misunderstanding, or how did you end up here?
A misunderstanding.
It's a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get here?
Ayer.
Ayer, okay. ¿Qué pasó ayer?
Yo iba caminando, ¿verdad? Porque no tengo ni carro. Los cuatro íbamos caminando. No sé quién serán ellos, no sé quién serán los muchachos. Y yo iba pues a cantar mi tía, a sacar una llave que tiene allí. Y en eso que somebody's looking for a phone, pinging for a phone. Y yo lo tenía, que sé qué. And then out of nowhere, they were looking for some kids. Why would I know anything about them?
Yeah,
why would I know anything about them when they were there looking for a phone or something first? I don't know. I don't know anything about them.
You ever seen him before? No. So, what else happened?
What's your understanding on the word kidnapping?
Kidnapping, to my understanding, taking somebody against their will.
Yeah, exactly.
What is your?
That's what I was gonna say. Taking someone against their will or using force. You know.
Yeah.
I never did that.
Okay.
Yeah. But for them to put like a kidnapping charge against me,
that's crazy.
That is crazy because first off, kidnapping is putting somebody in some type of
kidnapping is what the fuck you did, sir. You're on fucking camera. You're on the kid's cell. What else can we add to this nigga? What else? Oh, I want to add something else to this bitch ass nigga because if he ain't say this bullshit, if he didn't say this, he would have been the death sentence would have been set in stone. But now, bitch, I want to add something. I want to add something else now, because why the fuck is you playing and trying to think you know what the fuck, bitch?
Okay.
Yeah. So for them to put like a kidnapping charge against me,
that's crazy.
That is crazy because first off, to start, I don't even have a car. Kidnapping is putting somebody in some type of vehicle or whatever and taking them for.
No, kidnapping. You could technically be charged with kidnapping if you whooping somebody's ass and you move them more than about 5 or 10 feet. Unwillingly. Has anybody being moved by? I don't know if it varies between states, but still, I think it's definitely 10 feet. You move a bitch about 10 feet without unwillingly, you done kidnapped their ass, man. What the fuck did you talk about?
I never did. I thought they were playing hide and seek. I thought they were trying to run through the yard or something.
Oh, okay.
You was hitting niggas with sticks, sir.
Playing hide and seek. They were under my grandma's house.
What part under?
Oh, just like to go. You know how we go check? There's some parts where you go check it and just like the plumbing and stuff. Like
the basement?
No, not even the basement.
They were under the house.
It's literally la casa, and then just to go under.
Oh, like where you see the FIFAs and like.
Yeah.
This dumbass nigga don't even know they got the video on the phone. Them kids done told everything up front, off the rip. Fresh as hell in their memory. It just happened a few hours ago. Showed the video on the phone. One of the motherfuckers recorded it. One of the victims recorded it. One of the jits recorded it. Showed their ass off the rip. Look. And that shit fucked up. Even the cop said, yeah, man, I see that shit. That shit's fucked up. More fucked up than you would think. He said, what? The other cop said, what? More fucked up than I would think? I already thought this shit was more fucked. I don't think it could get more fucked up than this. You look at this shit and say, what? And that is him. Man, we would have had court right there, man. He wouldn't even been able to say none of this shit to whoever he's saying this to.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be like a cross space?
Yeah, literally just a cross space.
And that's where they were at?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Then were you playing hide and seek?
Yeah, they were actually.
But then, Detective Mendoza started to pick apart his story. She wasn't aggressive. She didn't need to be. She was just pulling at the threads until there was nothing left.
So you didn't see them when you were walking out of your house. Did you only see them at what point?
At the park.
At the park. Yeah. Okay, did you go inside the park at all?
Small business owner,
I like how she was playing along with him too. Like, yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, why would they say that? Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, that is crazy now. Like, well, why would they say that?
She didn't need to be. She was just pulling at the threads until there was nothing left.
So you didn't see them when you were walking out of your house. Did you only see them at what point?
At the park.
At the park.
Yeah.
Okay, did you go inside the park at all? No. Did they say something to you?
Yeah, I did go. I'll be honest. I did go in the park because I was gonna. There was a fence right there, and I was gonna jump the fence. That's what I usually do. That's just.
Like to kind of get to
Yeah. So I don't.
Oh, he's saying they was in his house before he found him and made him come back.
Right here,
because you would have to come back all around this way instead of just crossing through there. Okay, so you cut through the park. So they were already there.
Yeah,
what were they doing there?
They were just, I don't know what they were doing. They were just.
What area of the park were they at? Like
they were sitting on the swings.
Sitting on the swings. Okay. And what part did you like? This side of the park or this side that you hop a fence?
Well, the wall's right here.
Okay.
Like
So is it like a little fence? Is it like a?
Like 8 foot, 9 foot
Oh,
fence.
okay.
Yeah, like 8.5.
Okay. So then you hop the fence.
I didn't hop the fence.
Oh, okay.
Well, then I did because, like I'm telling you, I can't even go down the 3rd Street because there's another guy right there that I can't be 100 yards away from him.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So at what point did
Oh, you got a restraining order against you.
When I started walking this way.
Okay. So you came here, you got to the
Oh,
park.
you got a restraining order on him.
You didn't jump the fence, and then you started walking this way. Okay.
But you part of the cartel, so nigga ain't got no restraining. You ain't got no restraining order on him.
I have no idea.
Because you said you usually just jump the fence to get there faster. Okay. Did you make it to the fence? What happened when you got there? What did they? So you said they were like viendo type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in what way did you take that? Like in qué forma?
They were just looking at me, but then when they started, like, they got up and they started following me.
Didn't this nigga say he want his lawyer? This is not his lawyer he's talking to, right? Because it would be client lawyer privilege type shit, even if it was, you know what I'm saying? So nigga's a fucking Nimrod, man.
I'm like, weird. And then I told him just joking around, like, we just gonna go on a little walk. That's fine. Yeah, but for them to say I forcefully took him, yeah, right.
Okay. It was just, we're gonna go on a little walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
The first crack in Guillermo's story appeared. He acknowledged knowing the kids and explained how they ended up in his building as questions continued to narrow in on his version of events.
So I appreciate you being quite honest, and I'm gonna be quite honest with you too. Basically, what I'm getting at is there was a little bit more to that. You know, they're gonna have their story, you're gonna have your side as well, which is okay. The part that I'm missing is that when they came out, they had injuries.
I don't know nothing about that.
No, you know something about that bitch.
Okay, they didn't cause it to one another.
It was probably from home. It was probably
man, no fresh ass injury, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like abuse at home?
Probably. You never. Everything's different because we had closed doors.
Oh, absolutely.
He just blamed that shit at
That
home.
they did not have those injuries when they left home.
Hustlers on a mission every day, homie. Homie TV.
Okay, I want you to toma tu tiempo. Toma tu tiempo. Think maybe things happen kind of quick, but those injuries, they got them when they were at that cross space, when they were in the backyard.
Probably trying to get into cross space.
With the amount of stuff they had, you're a smart guy. You would be able to be like, especially if you want to be a cop, you would look at it and you'd be like, absolutely not. Like that happened a different way. So what they're saying is basically that you hit them.
Did he say he wanted to be a cop?
Were you like trying to teach him a lesson? Like, were you mad at them that they were trying to mess with you, punk you? And like, were you doing that to kind of teach them a lesson? Kind of in a way they deserved it, asking for it? Yeah. I mean, with them being the way they are, I can see that happen. Doesn't happen. What you getting with?
Un cinto.
¿Un cinto de palo?
No, un cinto nomás.
¿Cinco como de estos? ¿Tuyo de ellos?
De ellos.
Okay. No sé si a ti te lo dijeron, ¿verdad? Pero tal vez creciendo mi mamá y estás presionando.
Man, why the fuck you want to start speaking Spanish like a bitch wasn't gonna have no interpreter? Like a bitch wasn't like that shit still wasn't gonna hold up in a fucking interrogation room where you at, sir. Like bitch, like switching language is gonna save your ass from a motherfucker that speak your same language in there with you. They was already anticipating that shit. That's why they got the motherfucker in there speaking the same language as you, sir. Like you think that shit still not gonna hold up? Like what the fuck? What the fuck did he think? Was he thinking he was doing some like, bro, you still ain't waiting on your lawyer. What the fuck is your lawyer? Like, what the fuck? This nigga thought switching languages was gonna assist him.
Yeah. Pushing the buttons.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that kind of what happened?
Nigga thought switching languages was gonna assist him.
In a way they deserved it, asking for it. Yeah. I mean, with them being the way they are, I can see that happen. Doesn't happen. What you getting with?
Un cinto.
¿Un cinto de palo?
No, un cinto nomás.
¿Cinto como de estos? ¿Tuyo de ellos?
De ellos.
Okay. No sé si a ti te lo dijeron, ¿verdad? Pero tal vez creciendo mi mamá y estás presionando los botones.
Yeah.
Pushing the buttons.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that kind of what happened?
So he want to start talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, unless he just ain't know how to say that word in English.
Yeah.
She knew exactly what she was doing. She had weaponized his desire to be a cop against him and used it to influence his actions when needed.
Tell me what happened with you getting a hold of their phone and recording it. What led to that?
I just told him, can I see your phone? And I recorded it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the whole phone thing happened, so they didn't have a phone no more because you had the phone for recording them. Do you remember what you did with that phone?
No, I don't.
No. Do you think it probably stayed back in the backyard, crawl space?
I'm just gonna be honest. I threw that motherfucker. I threw it over the fence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just to like over the fence?
Yeah, you know they
After
found
I was
that
getting
damn
back to
phone, man.
do the yard work.
Okay. Did you throw it kind of so like they wouldn't call the cops? Or they
They
wouldn't
just mentioned to you about the video
Try to
recording.
find and do everything to, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because
So what was the point of throwing it then?
the sheriffs who know what they know, and the ones that don't know already, you can just clearly see them.
So what was your reasoning for throwing it over? Was it so they wouldn't call for help?
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible. Where vibe coding meets drag and drop freedom. We'll see about that. All right, let me try to make up a site.
They didn't need a call for help.
No.
I'm telling you how it is. I'm being honest. They didn't need a call for help.
So why didn't you give the phone back?
On that part, on the phone, for the phone, but the reason why I do it is because all these little assholes in uniform already just be, you know, getting everybody worked up.
So
I'm not gonna lie, I got my not my emotions, but what's it called? My like adrenaline.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. There are probably a lot of calls, a lot of people. Yeah, I can only imagine. Did you not want them to see you have possession of that phone?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because of what you recorded or what?
No.
Guillermo's story is falling apart. But even after 90 minutes of interrogation, there was
Gotcha,
still one thing
bitch.
he
You know you
wouldn't
done
admit
fucked up,
to,
right?
physically trapping the children.
That was that moment. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right?
And there are probably a lot of calls, a lot of people. Yeah, I can only imagine. Did you not want them to see you have possession of that phone?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because of what you recorded or what?
No.
Gotcha,
Guillermo's
bitch. You know you're fucked up, don't you?
Story is falling apart. But even after 90 minutes of interrogation, there was still one thing he wouldn't admit to, physically trapping the children in the crawl space. However, by this point, he's starting to realize that now it's him that's trapped by his own story. And Detective Mendoza saw an opportunity.
That I had for you that didn't make sense was when they were found, that exact same tin that you're describing was covering it, but there was large rocks on top of it.
No, there was only one.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, just one, huh?
That rock was already on there.
Be a smart guy. In order for somebody to go in there, the hole needs to be open. They go in there, who placed that there? And where did you get the rock from? Please be honest.
I put it on there.
Okay. Where did you get
Gotcha, bitch. Man, cook his ass, man.
the rock from?
Cook his ass, man. Cook his ass, man. Batter him up, season him, put the grease on his ass, and flame broil this fuck nigga. Expeditiously.
What you guys use to keep it close?
Was that? Yeah.
In the words of
that's
T.I.
what, the rock right there is what we use to keep it close.
Okay. How big was the rock?
It was pretty big.
Yeah. So would it prevent them from like coming out?
Not really, because it was already open. And I don't know how it got closed.
Again, man won't be a smart man. If they're inside, they can't close it. So if they remain there, because they were inside, fully inside when the cops got there. So obviously they couldn't get out because of the rock. Did you tell them that's where they were gonna stay?
Hey, tell them.
But by placing the rock, your intention was to keep them in there.
No.
What was your intention?
It was like I did.
Well, no.
Literally right there and then.
Yeah. You think they would have let it go, like whatever? Or what do you think was gonna happen after?
They probably should. They probably have.
The fact that he said he ain't got no idea, but the victims are saying countless times of what he intended to do with them, because the victim stated that he continued to state he was gonna kill them and slit their throats and other violent acts and shit like that. So the fact that he said he don't know, he ain't got no idea, that ain't gonna help, my boy. You should have got them with it on your lawyer. It still wouldn't have stopped me from putting a motherfucking death sentence on your ass, bitch, just for kidnapping them kids for a couple hours. Even if it was your first time, I wouldn't give a fuck. It was just the first time your bitch ass got caught. You were doing something. Ain't no telling how many times you done did some fuck shit. I swear you was looking for somebody to pick them jits up. You said you were part of the cartel. The kids already said, all right, cook his ass. You gotta cook buddy ass. Fuck him, bro. Imagine if that was your people, bro. Bro, I can't even imagine that was my niece and my nephew or some shit. My nephew, what? Don't you know? I got a whole lot more sense than to tell you what I got plans to do for fuck niggas like that. I got a whole lot more sense. But boy, let me tell you,
teach him a lesson? You hit him 3 times.
I did.
No
I did.
question.
I did it 3
Well,
times.
no, 3 times.
I did beat their ass 3 times. I'll be honest with that.
Not without a shadow
But
of a doubt. If
I did not
I
have any other intentions of doing anything else.
I got every intention of saying
Finally,
I
the
have
detectives believed they'd gotten the full truth from Guillermo. As for the cartel claims from before, it seems like nothing other than a scare tactic he used to terrify the kids. Guillermo was eventually hit with felony, robbery with a deadly weapon, ×3, kidnapping, ×3, kidnapping with substantial bodily harm, ×3, battery with a weapon, resulting in substantial bodily harm.
Your best bet is hoping the police get to you before I do. The best bet is hoping I don't know shit about nothing. That's your best bet, hoping I don't know shit about nothing. I don't gotta even get my head dirty, man.
×2, child abuse with substantial bodily harm, ×2, child abuse, ×3, misdemeanor, false imprisonment, ×3, and his cash bond was set at $972,500. Ultimately, he was found guilty and sentenced to a minimum of 15 years in prison. Don't just watch,
15?
represent. Visit Code Blue Camp.
See, it ain't enough for me. I'm not satisfied. I'm not happy with 15. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with 15. I'm not. See, I'm just not happy with 15. They gave him 5. That means they gave him 5 years per jit. I don't really know. I mean, I gotta see what they labeled him as when they locked him up. I would have to see, because majority of the time they will label a Hispanic male that color white. They will label them white. There won't be no Hispanic or no other shit like that. Bitches will be labeled white. They will label them bitches white, and they will get judged off of that type of shit too. Look it up, bitch. I'm not satisfied with it. I don't like that though. I don't like that. I don't like that judgment. Maybe I'm just a sick individual. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me, then. God damn it. What the fuck is this? I know goddamn well this ain't today. This shit today. Who the fuck gives a fuck?
With solo on the hat, solo on the hat, all white navy blue polo with the hat, like a round. Like a London dragon from the South Bronx, home. Where you from? Just another case. Digging in the crates, empty out the tool, they was filling. How did that come on? Living life fast, guess mine's on the speedboat. Smoke weed like cigar. So they got potential. I get exposed, let them backstage at the summit gym.
This shit just started. I know damn well this shit ain't just started on 9:30.
Montana, Rick Ross, they about to come on here and show you why they are the kings of club anthem. Make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. Now let's get this started. Can y'all please make some noise for French Montana?
I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new pot to piss in, trying to school my partners, I don't think they pay attention, I'm sticking to my vision, on the road to the